Hadley Baumgartner with UT Extension, and on behalf of our whole home garden variety trial team, we are excited to kick off this 2022 season with you. And we want you to get started off absolutely the best way possible. So I just want to kick off this season and share a few bits of information about the 3 things that will make you most successful early in the season. The right seeds, preparing and managing the right site, and of course the right timing. So when it comes to seeds, we hope that you have gotten your packet in the mail. If you haven't, the last of the batches are going out tomorrow. And once you get this packet, we encourage you to just go ahead and open it. Find the packing slip. This will give you information as to what we actually intended to put in your envelope. So for our early orders, most people got their first choices. We had our highest number of participants ever, and so some of our later orders, you may have gotten an alternate selection. So it'll have those checked, and then you just want to go through and make sure that you got 2 packets for each of those trials. So if you ordered 5 trials, you would have actually gotten 10 packets of seeds. And there will be stakes for each one of those. Use a good waterproof alcohol marker. A regular Sharpie will tend to wear off, or pencils. They tend to last long in the season as well. Then you will have the evaluation and information kit. So this is just a little bit of an overview of information and links that will get you started. I've also attached this form to the email that will go out to all of our participants with this video, and you'll have the evaluation forms. So you do not have to use the paper form, but they can be really good to keep track of. So lots of times what we have folks do is actually keep track of things through the season on this paper form and then use that to turn in the online evaluation so that it's the most fast and efficient way possible. But it'll kind of keep you up to date as to what all of the things are that we would ask you keep track of and report back to us as citizen scientists in this trial. So once you have your seeds, the next thing you want to think about is your site. We have participants who do large-scale open in-ground production. We also have folks who grow in containers. And really what we ask is that you manage fertility the same. We have folks that grow organically. We have folks that grow conventionally. All of those practices are great. We really enjoy having that diversity in the trial. However, just make sure that you grow each one of those 2 comparison cultivars the same, right? Fertilize them the same, water them the same. And there's information in this information sheet, links that'll take you to ways to take a soil test. We would always encourage you to take a soil test, manage that fertility as recommended so that you are off to the optimum start for these young vegetables. Good drainage, good fertility, good sunlight is crucial. So you have the seeds, you have the site, and the third crucial element, and this is really important for us to keep in mind in April, in a beautiful sunny day like we have today, is we have to be sure that we're putting our seeds in the ground at the right time. So in our trial, we have a lot of these trial cultivars that can be direct seeded, right? Beans, okra, a lot of the squash, and what we want to do is make sure that we get into the portion of the season where the soil temperature and the air temperature will be the most conducive to germination. We stand here, and this is the 3rd of April when I'm shooting this, and so my message is, don't seed your okra yet, right? Some of these warm season crops really require warm soil temperatures for good germination. So there's a great soil temperature guide that I'm going to attach to this email, and that'll help you pick the best time, in addition to the dates and the information for each one of these cultivars that's on the back of that information sheet. So timing is crucial for direct seeded. It's also crucial for some of the crops in our trial that you might actually want to start ahead of time as transplants. So the container tomatoes would be an example. The oregano you'll probably want to start as transplants. So thinking about making sure that you have 4, 6, sometimes even 8 weeks for those transplants to be ready. And once you have the seeds, the site, and the appropriate timing, you will be off to a great start in your trial. Of course, we want you to know that if you have any questions, feel free to contact us or talk to your local extension agent. They're a great resource, and they can connect you to all the great information that is on uthort.com. A lot of these home vegetable fact sheets that we share with you in this information pack are linked on uthort.com, and we want to be here to support you in a great gardening year, and we very much look forward to interacting with you throughout the summer and receiving that very valuable data that you're going to return to us to help us give the best recommendations for home garden trials to gardeners, both new and experienced, all over the state of Tennessee. Thanks so much for investing your time and your space and your gardening expertise into being citizen scientists in our home garden variety trial. We couldn't do it without you. Have a great 2022 gardening season.